What's going on YouTube? It's Royalty and we are here with Royalty Customs and we are back with another video. Okay, don't talk about me in my bonnet. I'm waking up. It's just about to be 8 o'clock where I'm at, and I'm waking up and doing this video for y'all. I even got my blanket, everything. I'm sitting here with just some boxers on and a t-shirt, and because I'm waking up, bright eye, bushy tail for y'all. So in this video, I was going to do a chain tutorial, but from the amount of questions that I have been getting about MLOs and this and that, so I want to say, if you guys watch the videos and follow through with it, and you have the same versions of software like I do, so you can follow along, you're not gonna have any issues. All these issues that you guys are telling me about, the collisions and this and that, it's because you guys are trying to do your own thing, and a lot of y'all are probably watching multiple people do MLOs, and you're trying to put everything together, but you can't do that. So if you're not gonna fully follow what I'm doing, then you need to stick to one person, because what you're doing is you're mixing and matching people. Not everybody is using the same versions of stuff, and you guys you're not getting what you want. So I strongly advise that if you want your stuff to come out, follow the video and make sure that you have Blender 4.1 and Solums 2.42. I promise you, you won't have any issues. You won't have no issues or nothing. Okay, so not too much talking. I forgot my whole little thing that I was supposed to do. If you are new here, welcome. I'm slacking. It's early in the morning. And if you're returning, what's up? What's popping? You already know. Get comfy and let's get into this video. So we are in CodeWalker, right? I didn't go in. I didn't tell y'all, everything that you need, which I should, because there might be some new people watching this video. So the software that you are going to need is CodeWalker. I'm using Dev 46. I think the latest is the Dev 48. Blender 4.1. Solums 2.42. You are also going to need materials, textures, and stuff, which in my Discord I have a link to that. You're gonna need a converter, image converter for the PNG, so you can turn them into DDS. You know what I'm saying? So this video, I'm going to do a MLO from scratch. And I'm gonna actually find a spot that's flat, and I ain't gotta worry about it, because every time, like the times that I show y'all this from scratch, I keep picking spots that stuff is sticking out of and shit, and I don't want to move or nothing. So we gonna do it right here. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect right here to do this. Right? This is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to open up my Blender. Okay, I am in Blender now, right? So we all know, if you're not, this will come up when you first get into here, right? So you just click off of this. Let me turn my screencast keys on, because y'all need it so y'all can see this. Okay, so unfortunately, if you are new to MLO blending, MLO making, or if you are absolutely new to Blender, I suggest that you go and watch some Blender videos on how to navigate and move around in Blender and kind of learn the basics before doing this, right? I always show exactly what you need to do step by step. But I'm not gonna show you how to use Blender. I always say that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to show y'all how to make this stuff so you can make this money. You got to invest in yourself to learn different parts of stuff if you want to actually be able to use some things, right? Okay, so we're gonna get into making the exterior right quick. Um, let's see if I can do. Oh, hold on. I gotta import my. I gotta import a. I would import a ped model so you can tell like how big to compare it to. And then I'm also going to bring in a door. Already found one and I'm going to show y'all. Okay. So we got this dude. So now I'm going to shift A, bring in a cube. Let's see if we can do something fancy. My nose better not start doing that shit that it did in the other video. I'll be mad. Okay. So then we are going to. I'm gonna tab into edit mode. I'm gonna go up to face select, and let's see if we can. I don't know. Like I always say, it's not gonna be anything too big, but in this one, I think I'm gonna try to make it like a little bit different. I gotta see how I'm gonna do this. Some of these parts I'm gonna speed through when it comes to like modeling. I'm not gonna be like talking about anything, but when it comes to like, so you guys don't have to, because you can model and do however, you know. I actually I'm actually gonna remove this face because I'm feeling a little froggy this morning. I woke up with a pep in my step. I woke up, right? I'm blessed to wake up. Okay, so we're gonna do a loop cut. Honestly, when it comes to the designing and stuff, I mean, y'all could do pretty much, whatever you want to, right? I'm just seeing, you know, what I can do. Okay. Just to make something fun. We're going to do that. We're going to hit shift, click that one. We're going to hit F to fill that one, right? And then we're going to take this, and we're going to hit E and Z and extrude up. Why am I so close? Hold on, let me control Z that because I want to do that all the way. I want to be able to see like what I'm doing. So let me go right here in front orthographic, and then we're gonna do EZ, and I'm just gonna extrude this up. I'm gonna put this in face. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna have to extrude it. E, Z. I definitely hit Z. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm just making some. I don't even know. I'm just putting some shit together. I don't even know what the hell going on right now. So that's gonna close. Oh yeah, I want that to do. Yeah, I want that to do that. So we're gonna shift F to fill that. Actually, yeah, that's okay. Um, the first thing I'm doing is this face orientation because, yeah. And then I'm just going to slightly oh no, we're not gonna do that. Let me just, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this here. This. I'm gonna put snapping on to edge. And then I'm gonna do a good old loop cut right here. Put to this edge. And then with this, I'm just really hoping it's not, okay, so it's this one. So we're gonna control Z. And then I'm just gonna delete that face right there because, yes. I'm not even gonna lie, I might. So control, oh shit. Oh no, A. Let me see what this is looking like. Oh no, I need the blue on the outside. That blue on the inside is really not going to affect anything because there's going to be an interior because this is the exterior, right? So now I'm going to grab this and do EX. Oh shit, my snapping. Remember to turn, when you use snapping, remember to turn that off when you're doing stuff because you'll be moving stuff and nothing will be moving. Okay, so okay, this is good enough. Just to have something, right? I'm gonna close up this top. Like I said, a lot of those parts that I was like doing this is gonna be probably fast forward through. Okay, so the blue is on the outside. That's what we want for the exterior. So we can go ahead and turn off that face orientation. And then we can tab back into object mode. Right? I'm not making a custom door. So I'm just gonna grab you know, one of these. Cause that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know for shit. Should I just make this like a house or something? Let's make it a house. I haven't made like any houses or nothing. I just been doing they're talking about room door. I'm gonna use this as a front door. So Pleb Master is where you can which a lot of you guys know, you can come here get props and stuff like that. I'm grabbing a door because I'm going to cut out a spot for this door so I don't have to make a custom door, because I want my workflow to you know, be good. I actually don't need this ped. If I do, I will just import, oh shit. I would just import him, delete hierarchy, import him back in, right? So now I copied my door. I need to go to RPF Explorer. I need to paste that door that I copied from Plebmaster. And here it is. I'm going to export XML. I'm just gonna put this in here because I don't want to have to go and look for it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna hit V, import XML, and then go down to my door. So there goes my door right there. Select hierarchy. What I usually do is I drop this door down and I remove the collision because I'm literally just using it for the size. So I'm gonna right click that because I know it's a collision because it says COL. So I right click it. I'm gonna go to delete hierarchy. So then I just got the door, and that's, you know, and that's what I want. So I'm gonna select this, and I'm gonna go into this view. Where should I put the door at? I think I'm gonna put the door right here. Yeah, I'm gonna put the door right here. Why is it? Oh, cause it's not. There we go. Okay, so then I'm gonna click on my house that I'm building. I'm gonna tab into edit mode, and this is actually nice because I had already did some loop cuts. So this top one, I ain't gonna lie, this top one is looking pretty close, but it's not. Yeah, cause I actually, the door actually needs to be moved down more. Oh no, I didn't want to go into. I wanted to go. Okay, so now click on the house, then go back into edit mode, and we are going to go here on this one. Control R. Oh shit. I'm gonna Control Z that. Turn your snapping on. This will make it a lot easier so we can snap it right to the top, right? So Control R, and I'm gonna snap that right there. Okay. And then I'm going to click on this, Control R, and then snap it right here. On this side, I'm gonna hit Control R, click, snap. So that is good. So now let me tab back into object mode, click on this, move this, turn snapping off, because snapping loves to be on. Tab back into edit mode, make sure my face select is on, boom. Delete faces. So now we got the door, right? So we need to remember, let me go because I need to remember that that's the door that I'm using. So I'm going to just put that right there because I'm gonna need that when I'm in CodeWalker. Make sure you save whatever door unless you're making like a custom door or whatever. So now I can tab back into object mode. I'm gonna right click this door, delete hierarchy because we don't need it no more. I'm going to rename this to house underscore 01. You can name it. You can name yours however you want to. Okay. So that's that. Next, let's cut out some windows. Let's cut out some like nice windows or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, maybe we can make this like maybe we can put something on top of here. Oh, that's a good idea. There's little stuff that we can put up there. I actually might make some whatchamacallit, but no, I'm not gonna do all that in this video. We'll do some more advanced stuff another time. So let's tab into edit mode and let's get some windows popping. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna at least put at least a couple or maybe like a big ass window on this side. What y'all think? What y'all think, chat? I ain't lie, but y'all steal my chat. So control R. Yeah. I want to make like a big window in the middle. I don't know. Y'all can do, you know, whatever y'all want. Maybe something like, and then just something different. You can make this however you want to. Who cares? That one. I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, let's do this one, L shape. We can even fill froggy and get this one up here. Shit, you can make we can make a whole little thing. So we can make these windows right there. Yep. We can make this whole look. Watch. And maybe like this. Maybe these can be some windows. Shit, this is about to be nice. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what I woke up on, but I'm just making some. This is gonna be actually pretty nice. You know what? I am gonna take that off. Alright, so X, delete faces. These are gonna be our windows right here. We're gonna put the interior in first, and then we can make some frames. We're gonna have to make some frames for this, right? Most definitely gonna have to make some frames for this. So now we are going to go into object mode. Let me just look just again, just to make sure, right? And we'll be able to put some stuff up there or something. Okay, so that's good. That is real good. So now we are going to right click Set origin to geometry. Okay. Then shift S, selection to cursor. And then we're gonna do object, apply all transforms. Right. So if you already know, my thing is, if you already know how to model and stuff, you could really just go pass through all of this. I'm just making, you know, I'm just making something, right? Okay, so now we are going to texture, right? Um I'm actually want to do something really quick. I'm gonna fast forward it, but I want to add like, no. We're gonna keep it just like that. So we're gonna click on that. I'm kind of excited about this. You can open this with N, like you guys know, right? N, or you can just hit the little tab on the side. Solums, drawables, shader. We gonna do. We're gonna do normal, spec, and maybe I should do like a black and wood, maybe. Like wood, like oh no. So create shader. Oh shit. I gotta make sure you selected that. All right. So go to material, and you guys know, make sure you're in material view. It's the third circle from the left at the top up here on the right hand corner, right? And you know, if it turns black, everything is all good, right? So now shading. I don't even know what color I'm gonna do this. I'm not even about to lie to you. Dang, we should make this like a. Ooh. Oh yes, okay. And it's looking kind of weird now, but some of y'all probably already know what we need to do. So you might as well go ahead and, oh shit, go ahead and do it. For the people who don't, I'm about to tell y'all. I'm about to show y'all, right? Okay, so it's looking weird. You're like, your texture's not even showing. You don't even know what you're doing. Yeah, I do. So after you do that, if it's looking like that, which it probably will 9 out of 10 times, you go over to the data, the little green triangle right here. You drop down UV map. This needs to be UV map 0. Okay, and it's still looking crazy because I need to UV unwrap it. So after that, make sure it's selected. Go up to UV edit map. With your cursor on this side, A, U, cube projection, because it's a cube, it's the best option, right? And then on this, with your cursor on this side, you're gonna hit A. I'm gonna hit scale, and I'm just gonna scale this up just to make the bricks more realistic. Yes. Oh, this is about to be some shit. I'm thinking about making like this top part like black. Let's do that. Let's add another shader. Can y'all stop, please? Stop. So main for that one. So we're gonna open up this, and we are gonna add another. We're gonna make another shader material. And we're just gonna name this one black. And then so this is for people who want to know how to, add, multiple material. You can add multiple materials on one building. Your building can have 50 materials as long as they're DDS and in the right format and everything else. You can do it, right? So, I usually make things easier by getting like the path, but I didn't know exactly what I was gonna do, so that's why I have to search. It's in plastic, I think, black, yeah. But it doesn't look like plastic. Sometimes materials might be, used for something else. Can y'all stop? Y'all know I'm trying to make this video for my people, right? And you guys want to bark. Shh. Spec. My list be looking like The Walking Dead. For real, that's why I be putting on that chapstick, because my list be looking crazy. Okay, so you're not gonna see anything when you first put the next material on, and after the initial material that you put on, these steps that I'm about to do, you're gonna have to do to every material that you add to your MLO. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to UV mapping, right? So this time we're not gonna click on the whole thing. I'm gonna off click it, and I'm actually just going to pick. I'm gonna make sure I'm in face select. Pick this one. This one. I don't know if I should. You click all the spots where you want the material that you just added at. Do I want to go down like one more? Do I want to leave that like brick? I think I'm just going to leave that brick. So after you select that, you want to go to, what am I doing? Oh yeah, material. Duh. Go to material, go to black, go to assign. This over here should change to the black material that you added, right? So then next on this side, you want to hit U, Q projection. Then on this side, it's black, but there's like some little specks on it, so I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can see the. Oh yeah, now we're talking about something. Oh, we about to have something. And then with white, what, can y'all, if I have to stop my video because you guys are barking, I'm gonna be mad. All right. And then you know what we can do? We can put white window frames. This thing about to pop out. This thing about to be so nice right now when we're done with this. Okay, so after we got that, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your textures are embedded, right? So I'm going to click on main, go down here, you go to materials, and you want to go down to solemns, and I just usually click on the top one so I can just go down through the list. And then you hit texture parameters, and you want to click all these, right? I'm gonna go on the other one. I didn't have to close it up. I shouldn't have closed it up. Click this. Okay. So now they're all embedded. And we are looking good. Okay? We are looking super good right now. All right, so we're pretty much done with the exterior. I mean, if there's anything else that you want to put, I mean, go all ahead. Another thing, this is for the people. I have somebody right now who has spent all this time on making an MLO, but he had made it into one. He had everything in there and it wasn't working, and I was like, because you have to make it separate. And this is why I say you guys can't go on and just do whatever, because you're going to spend a week on doing something and then find out that you're going to have to do it all over again because you didn't do it the right way, because you thought you were grown and you thought that you knew what you was doing and you didn't. Okay? So this is the exterior right here. Right? So now we are going to go to make sure it's collected. So selected. I don't even, what did I elected? Did I say elected? I was supposed to say selected. And then go to create drawable objects. Now, I'm going to put this on the screen. Y'all need to write this down. Take these notes. Take notes. Okay? Take notes, right? The exterior can be auto embedded, right? If your solums does not look like this, you don't have the right version. Okay? And it's, y'all have to realize that it's hard for me to help you if you're not following along with what I'm doing. If you're using the same stuff that I'm using, then it's going to be a little bit easier for me to help you. But you guys are hitting me up using Blender 4.3, 4.5, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if you're doing it right. How am I supposed to tell you what's wrong with it if I don't even know what you did? I don't even know. It ain't that easy. Some things I can tell you or give you advice on maybe what to look at depending on your situation, but not every situation is like that, right? So if you want it like this, just get the versions. You can have multiple versions of Blender on your computer. You can have 4.1 and you can have 4.5 if you use 4.5 for something else. You can have both of them. Don't feel like you only need one. You don't. You can have both of them on your computer. You just need to make sure that when you're going into them, you know which one you're opening up, right? So we are about to make this a drawable, and we are going to auto embed the collision because this is the exterior. You can do that with the exterior because the exterior is getting no portals, no rooms, no nothing. The exterior is basically a prop. It's just a prop that's holding your MLO. Okay, so you can auto embed it and it's going to be perfectly fine. So after you have center to selection and auto embed collision selected, you're going to hit convert to drawable. And I'm taking this slow for y'all. Y'all can speed up the video for the people who want to speed it up, but you know, I got some people who need it a little bit slower, right? Which it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes I be talking shit and being funny, but I promise you, there's nothing wrong with taking your time and making sure that everything is good. We got to take it slow. That's cool. For the people who want it a little bit faster, they can speed it up, right? So you see that you have your collision and your model here. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we are going to drop the collision all the way down. We're going to click on one of these materials and we're actually going to delete both of these materials. Then we're going to do this, or we're going to hit N. Okay. We're going to make sure our poly mesh is selected. We're going to close drawables. We're going to open collisions. We're going to go down to create collision material. I'm just taking it real slow for y'all, so y'all get this, right? It is your choice on which one you want to pick. I think this time, I usually do default. I think this time I'm going to do concrete. So I'm going to create collision material and you will see it pop up. Okay. Click on model BVH. Close create collision material, open flag presets, click make sure general default is select, which it always is for the first time. Apply flags preset. Okay. So we got that. Basically, now this is done. Now we are going to make our Y type for it. Okay. So add. I always name my Y type the same as whatever my model name is, just to keep it, together. Then make sure this is highlighted. Make sure your materials are embedded. Okay. Click on the parent. These are children. This is the mama. Click on the mama. Then we're going to auto create from selected. If your texture dictionary is blank, that means your materials are not embedded. Make sure you are checking this stuff. Okay? Make sure you're checking this stuff. Because sometimes this is part of the reason why your stuff is not showing up, because your textures aren't embedded, or your building might still have that gray ugly color from Blender. So make sure your stuff is embedded. So now this is good. Right? So I'm gonna bring this over here. I have a developer university folder, and we're going to export this into the Blender exports. So let me get my thing. So we're going to export Y type. I got my path, because always get your path. So we're going to export that. So that's good. We're going to click on the mama, right? Not the chitlins. The mama bear. We're going to right click on that, select hierarchy. I'm going to hit V, export CodeWalker, put my path in, enter, export. Boom. Now I'm going to open up RPF Explorer. Okay. Pause the video if you need to open it up or whatever you got to do. Right? Get it open. In your mods folder, wherever you got your stuff at. I got all these. A lot of these aren't even finished, but I just be making stuff. I like teaching people and making my little stuff to make to make money and everything. I just enjoy doing it, period. Honestly. So I'm going to make a new folder. Or no, I got a class folder. MLO from scratch. Ooh, must have been the first one. I'm going to make another folder and be like house 01 from scratch. And then I'm gonna bring my Y type and my YDR in here. Then I'm gonna go to where like my stream folders are, where so I can open it up in CodeWalker. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Why is nothing wanting to work with me today? Under construction, stream files. I gotta make another, I'm gonna have to make another folder for this. So hold on 1 second, y'all. My bad. House 01. Just so I know. And then, let me make a stream folder. You don't have to. You don't have when you're first, like when you're doing this stuff in CodeWalker and stuff. It doesn't have to be in a stream folder when it comes to CodeWalker. It just needs to be in a stream folder when you get it into your city and stuff. So now I'm gonna drag those over here. Yeah, I'm gonna copy that. Make sure you know you got CodeWalker. I have all this stuff already open, so I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be moving, just moving along, right? Um, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so first thing is first, make sure that you know you which this is all the stuff that you should have did when you first opened a CodeWalker. Make sure your mouse select, right click is here. You got that. We can close that up. The tool to bring up this bar is just T, right? We're gonna go to this little folder right here. Open up folder. I copied my path, so I'm just gonna just open this up. Okay. Now I'm going to go to this little piece of paper with the orange thing on it. Create new ymap. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna name it exterior. All right. Then in this exterior, I'm going to click on ymap up here, add new entity, in the archetype. I'm going to put house underscore one. Let me move this over to my other screen right quick. Okay. You see? You see what I'm saying? If you guys just follow the steps, it's in here. You know? It's in here. You just gotta follow along and just, you know. Okay, so the front is this way, so I just wanna, you know, to keep it. There we go. So we're gonna put it down. I know it's probably looking like that shit is looking crazy. Is this ground not level? That is crazy. It's level right here. I was about to say there ain't no way that I come out to some flat area and the ground is not level. Oh, it's not really down on the ground. I'm just doing I'm doing way too much right there. I didn't have to do all that. I did not have to do all that. Let me. Okay, so yeah, like inside, like I said, see, we're gonna be able to see that wall, so that's gonna be nice with like the brick wall inside, and then you can have like the inside like a dark theme or whatever you know whatever you want. I think I'm gonna make this one of those MLOs, like people gonna be able to decorate their own shit, cause okay, so this is good. So now with that, you go to exterior ymap, save, and that is good. Brownie, no, and then so that's good for right now.